Hi, I'm Scott Dunn, an Agile coach and trainer with Rocket 9 Solutions. Thank you for joining us on this video. We're going to walk through a couple of tools in the series that I found particularly useful for Agile adoptions, for coaching teams, for working with individuals. So what I'd like to begin with is what we call the Competing Values Framework. Comes out of the work of University of Michigan, and I was recently having a lunch at a swanky hipster dive with a leader from an Agile organization and walking through what does he want to see happen, what does Agile adoption look like. So we walked through the Competing Values Framework, and I really thought, I think everyone should know about this because it's been very influential and impactful on me. So let's take a look. If you were to do like a survey of the people in your organization, not unlike an assessment like StrengthsFinder or DISC, Myers-Briggs, those type of things, you could kind of essentially ask the people in your organization how would they respond to certain situations. And let's walk through what those responses might be. For example, there might be a group that really enjoys working together. They like the idea of teamwork, that it's more about we. That would be more like our collaborate culture. Perhaps they like brand new ideas, breakthrough innovation, new things happening. That would be our create culture. Perhaps they really like just getting things done. It's all about results. The second person is the first loser, right? They want to compete. And then control is step-by-step incremental progress. Wind it up, watch it glow, smooth systems. Now, each of those has their strengths, as I just mentioned, but they also have a drawback. Let's walk back through what those drawbacks might be. So our collaborate culture, who loves working together, and we enjoy being here and doing things, that's great, but taken to an extreme, that collaborate culture would become a party. The create culture loves getting breakthrough innovations and new ideas, but taken to an extreme, the create culture becomes chaotic. The compete culture, love getting results, love real victories and wins, but that push for that, taken to an extreme, can lead to more of a sweatshop mentality. Or the control, safety, risk-averse, incremental step-by-step process, taken to an extreme, can become bureaucracy. Now, the reason I think these are important is to keep in mind, these are at tension a little bit. Let's walk through why that might matter in your organization. For example, between collaborate and the compete culture, there's tension because I want us all to work together and collaborate, but compete wants results. If I want everyone to be involved in the decision-making process, how long will that take, right? If we just drive for results, we might leave people out of the process of getting their input and buy-in. So in some case, the speed of getting those changes to happen, either if you want speed, you're going to move towards compete, but if you're risking buy-in from people and you're wondering why people are disenfranchised and feeling left behind, we need to go this direction towards collaborate. Let's flip it on this one for control and create. If you want breakthrough new ideas, yes, we're moving towards the create culture, but if you feel like it's getting too chaotic, your processes aren't in control, your releases are unpredictable, you actually want to shift this way to get more of that in place, that maturity and structure. So going across here, you might see the speed of any decisions or rollout, attention, or over here, the magnitude of the change. I can't be a control culture step by step. We're always documenting and double checking everything and expect some kind of breakthrough idea. So the reason I'm kind of painting this out is because lots of companies say we want to go Agile. Well, that's great, but not just for Agile's sake, because if you try to push in just going Agile and check the box, hey, we've trained everyone, they all know we have Scrum Masters now, they know the drill. If that doesn't fit for your culture, the culture trumps your strategy. They will push it out like an antibody, it doesn't fit. So in this case, what I'd like to say is, and this is the recommendation is, look at your culture, what you need to become. For example, we're not competing in the marketplace because we're not having any innovation. Yeah, you want to shift this way. And as you look at Agile, you look at what structures, metrics, policies can help you get there. What will those team structures look like? What will those processes look like for what they do? Then those pieces as a means to become more of a create culture will last because that's what you want to become. So we would draw that out. What would that look like? So we would do an assessment and kind of realize, yeah, in your company, maybe there's a whole lot of people that are control, like this would be your furthest out here, but you have some people that want to collaborate, and those are the folks like, let's go Agile. And you should be creative because you don't have a lot of that, but your compete's okay. But if you have to kind of draw this out as a square, you could kind of do a cultural map and say, this is who we are. We're pretty heavy on control and structure and process. We do good at that, but we're not winning in the marketplace because we're not getting new ideas, and we don't fold in people's opinion to get that kind of buy-in to get there, the wisdom of crowds, so to speak. So what we want to do is shift this. We really think we should be out here, more creative, get more buy-in, and you know what? We're willing to see it a little bit here. I think we're fine, and this maybe stays the same. This would be the culture you want to become. So as a culture map now, we're looking essentially at your as-is to be, and we're going to shift it this way, looking at Agile structures, process, tools you can use to move there. Now, Agile is a means to an end to get those wins, and the other plus is it will last. We see lots of Agile adoptions where that push in gets pushed back out, and it doesn't last more than a year or two, and we come and we're helping them on their second or third attempt. So I know it's a fast-paced overview, but consider this model as something to look at when you're saying, why are we going Agile? What kind of culture do we have? What kind of culture do we want to become? And then look at those Agile pieces that you can use to get there. Hope that's of some help. We will walk through the structures, metrics, policies, tools, ideas in a later video, so you can get more detail and look through what does that look like. So hope that's of some help, and good luck on your Agile journey.